Good evening, everyone. This is my output for the midterm activity 2 uh, for computer fundamentals, and I'm going to teach you the basics of MS Excel. Let's get started. So, much like in Microsoft Word, there is a save button right here, the undo, the redo, and then the print functions, which is basically the same as Microsoft Word. Foremost, we're gonna put a text on the cell right here. So each of these rectangles that you see in a grid view, MS Excel calls them cells. So in here, in this panel right here, we can change the font. So if you want to change the font style, you can do that here, as you can see, just like in Microsoft Word. And then in here we can change the font size to how much we want. Next is here, we're gonna make, since this is already bold, so we're gonna change that. So look at, as you can see here, it makes the text bold. And then for the italic function, it will make it to lean to the right. And then for the underline, it will make an underline on the text right there. Next, we can use, we'll just start with this. We have the font colors, so we can change the font of the text right here. So if we change it to white, and then here would be the fill color, would be the background of the cell. So if we change that to black, as you can see, we now have a cell that looks like this from all the modifications we made it. So next, there is also this, which if we highlight particular cells right there, we can create borders for this. So as you can see, there is a line on the cells we've highlighted. We can also use this to highlight each and every single one of the cells. You can explore it as much as you want. You can have the border only on the bottom or only on top. It's up to you how much you want to design your file right here. So next, we're gonna to properly showcase the functions of this, we're gonna increase the width and the height of these rows and the columns and the rows right here. So if we increase the width of the column and then increase the height of the row, we can see that if we use this here, so this is the default, the down, which makes the text appear on the lower part of the cell. If we press this, it will make it on the upper part, and then on this will make it appear on the center. Next would be these functions right here, which makes the text appear on either the left, the middle, or the right. So in default, the text would appear on the left. So if we press the right, we'll do that, and then on the center, we're gonna do that. And then just like in Microsoft Word, you have the indentions right here, or you can play around with that. Next, there is a little change in Microsoft Excel right here, and in which it can change the orientation. And so if we just do something like this, and as you can see, the text of the cell becomes like, turns into like this, which turns it into a diagonal orientation. Next would be the wrap text or the merge text, merge and center. So first we'll just do this, highlight that, and if we press merge and center, if we input some text right here, as you can see, it will turn on this, it will appear on the center lower part of the cell. So if we just change that to there, and that's basically the purpose of this. So it makes the cell merge together and then make the text appear on the center rather than on the left side of the appear on the left side. Next we have the wrap text. So the wrap text is a what this does is it makes the text more it makes the cell bigger in correspondence to the data of the cell. So if we input some data right here, so let's just say so if you can see right here, so this would be the formula bar, which lets you see what is inside the cells. I'm going to show you the example. So here we can see that this cell right here is overlapping on the two cells right here. So even if this lone cell is only inputted in one cell right here, these two cells doesn't actually have any data right there, but this cell is overlapping these other cells. So what wrap text does, it makes the cell correspond to make it bigger in correspondence to the data of the cell. So if we just do this, and as you can see, it makes the height of the row become much bigger. So if we just do something like this to make it more, see, and that's it. That's basically it. Next we have the so these are more advanced functions of the cell, so we're gonna skip those, but we're gonna do something like this and format our table so that it looks fancier like that. Next is the cell style. So this would be it says cell styles, but I like to call them highlighters, so that you'll know when this is particularly useful in regards to grades or anything work related that you want to like work on, and maybe you have some sort of legend that says oh, blue is already good and red maybe needs a bit more polishing, something like that. Just anything productivity wise, I think cell styles or the highlighting would be useful for you. Next is, okay, so we're gonna put something like that, the insert and the delete. So just like what it says, it inserts cells based on where you want to put it. So if we put it here, this will create a cell that will turn wait, I'm just gonna show you. So as you can see, it created a cell that created a cell that would, yeah, it just created a cell. And you can also do something like this and create some like that, and then do something like this. We can also delete some of this, and that's basically it. So in insert, there is we can, just like in Microsoft Word, we can insert some shapes right here, or we can sort some clip art, insert that, or some pictures, but it's not really recommended to use that. And yeah, it's not really recommended to use the pictures, since it will just bloat all of this. It will make a big picture that, yeah, there is really no reason for you to use a picture on Microsoft Excel. So let's just skip that. Here we can pick the margins, or if we want to print something, and the orientation for what we want, what orientation we want to print the styles right here. So if we if my guess is right, this would only be the ones who will appear in the print preview. Print preview is not available since I don't really have a printer at home. And if we use this function right here, set print area, it will show in the print preview which cell highlighted you want to print in. And then the size would be the printing paper, and I guess that's basically it. That's the basics of Microsoft Excel. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.